Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Tonight, it's another night of Darkness in Dublin, Werewolf Edition. With tonight, well, Fries is kind of, on the Vaughn when he lets out a nice little howl. Uh, Saying that he's got some things that he'd like to tell people, along with something to teach, a ritual possibly. Then he kind of like runs about in his Lucas form, kind of waiting.
Yeah, Pounds is probably nearby, actually, sort of lounging underneath a tree. She has her tongue kind of out to, let go of the warmth, because it's getting summer, and yeah, so she's just kind of rolling around in the grass, having a good time.
Mm. Callum was most likely nearby as well, since he has trouble being off on his own. Some because he gets in trouble, so he kind of hears Fries let out the howl, and so he kind of walks up and just kind of looks at him and's like, "What's the racket for, Fries?"
Well, things to teach people. People need to learn stuff. Like mm, how to say sorry properly.
Pounds will sort of walk up and says, "Why are you teaching?"
Um, well, because there's quite a few people on the set that kind of like occasionally say the wrong thing or do something that could be perceived as possibly offensive, even if they don't mean to.
Callum kind of looks towards Fries and says, "Are you insinuating that it's me?"
It is probably him, not you, because else he would not have learned so fast.
Yeah, but there's also been, some trouble. I do open mouth, insert foot, leg, everything.
Well, I thought it would be good to learn after um, Zarariah kind of throated you, Callum.
Callum kind of looks actually dumbfounded. He's like, wait, Fries is like showing some form of almost highly logical thinking.
Pounce is still very intrigued by this entire mouth and foot thing, to the point
So,
where she actually will put her hind leg in her foot and is like, "Why is this a problem?" After she's letting go of her foot.
so Callum kind of turns to Pounce and he's like, so when I happen to say something bad, I get punched or throated.
Yes, because you are silly and you do not learn.
That's that's kind of what that means. It means you say the wrong thing with meaning to.
Or sometimes it's also can be doing stuff that's the wrong thing without meaning to, like doing something that causes everyone else to run after you to stop you because you're making a scene.
Bacon.
I never do that.
Do you remember the whole when I had to actually chase after you?
Sorry, fall away occasionally. Do you remember the?
Sorry. Do you remember the time we went to the store so very recently and I had to chase after you?
That was not making a scene. That was getting to the food fastest. I hunt my prey well.
And
She looks actually proud.
and in like common society they consider that weird or abnormal or something you shouldn't do.
That is because the Homid society is weird. It does not make sense. You are hungry, you get food. You get food first, you can eat it. That's how it works. Homids are weird.
At the mention of the store, Maeve is going to come walking down with a book in her hand. She is reading and walking. This is probably not a good idea, as she is quite clumsy.
Callum kind of like watches Maeve as she comes down, just waiting to see if she trips or falls, because he does notice that she's not really paying too much of attention to her surroundings.
Oh God! And Fry's is just like person, which in Fry's response of high energy. Have you ever had a dog that just kind of like immediately runs up to you and like runs between your legs and just like hi 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 hi?
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of Fry's response.
Oh boy. Yep, she would trip right over him because she's not paying attention at all.
Are you getting beat? And after you trip and fall, Fry's would kind of after a moment kind of like stop and like, I'm sorry, are you okay? And he'll like shove his nose at Maeve.
Maeve would kind of pet him on the head and then brush herself off. I'm fine. Should have probably been paying more attention to where I was going anyway, but I've been sent down by the Den Mother to ensure that, you guys don't set anything on fire.
Why would I set things on fire?
Are you insinuating something?
Quite possibly. At which point she sits down on the ground with her book. It's a medical textbook. So this is a very thick, very heavy book.
Let me just quickly look.
So Callum kind of looks at Maeve and's like, so what's with the big book?
I'm studying.
Why would you study? There's no need to.
Hans will also actually kind of walk up and kind of put her nose in the book, sniffing it and looking at it, says, what is that?
This is a textbook. I use it to learn things.
What does it learn?
It teaches me how to heal wounds.
You lick them clean.
So why do you need to study? That makes things harder.
It doesn't make it harder for me. I quite enjoy studying.
Yeah, but if it's for a test or anything, can't you just hack the system and get all the answers?
Yes, but you don't learn anything that way.
Learn the answers.
Yes, but how do I explain this? I can't just look at something and remember it. I have to actually study it.
But why not? Like, I can.
Not everyone is blessed with an eidetic memory.
That's kind of sad.
Yes, if I had an eidetic memory, this would be much easier.
So, like, what exactly are you studying for then? Like,
Well, I want to be a surgeon, so I am studying surgery. She kind of holds out the textbook to him. There are diagrams of the human anatomy.
Callum kind of takes the book and quickly runs through it a little bit. It's interesting, but it's not fun, he says as he hands it back.
Well, I quite like it.
Bryce will kind of like look at the book and then like stand up real fast. I mean, still in Lupus, which dog, and look back at Callum and Pounce and Maven. Like, one moment, be right back, and he'll bounce off and start looking like he's looking for something.
Uh-oh. This could be bad, Callum says as he kind of sees Fries run off.
It's always bad when one of you runs.
Says the one who ran in the store after bacon that wasn't paid for.
Money is weird. I do not understand why not just hunt bacon. Whoever gets bacon first wins. We fight over bacon, and whoever wins gets the bacon. If you do not win, then you will not have bacon.
But is it really hunting though if it doesn't run from you? You know, thrill of the chase and everything?
Is hunting when my belly is full in the end. Does not matter how. At least I do not think so. It's strange though, cause is not the bacon cannot defend itself, so it's not prey per se, but is made of prey. I'm not sure.
Maybe we should find you an actual pig to hunt.
Yes, that would be nice. I would like to hunt again. I will need others though. Wolves always hunt in packs.
Well, Callum kind of looks at her. Well, maybe we can get permission to go hunt some later.
Yes.
Maybe we can.
She'll actually look at Maeve because apparently she's here to babysit, so she says, will we get permission to hunt later?
I don't have the power to grant that. That you'd have to go ask the den mother.
Callum kind of looks at Pounce kind of mischievously and thinks we might even be able to convince Raya Joshua to go.
He seems more like a person who hunts in supermarket store.
Yeah, but think of all the fun that we could have.
But hunting is not fun, is to feed.
I mean, we get the added benefit of feeding, but also driving Joshua a little crazy.
So, about this point, Fries would kind of like bounce up with a what looks to be like a marble in his mouth, and he'd kind of like run up till he's a little bit away from Maeve, and like set the marble on the ground. Like, okay, bounce, cow, pay attention, and he'll lay down on his belly and kind of like nudge the marble towards Maeve as he slides forward and whines, and then begins like looking at Maeve's hands. And I need to make a roll. Hey, Maeve, what is your character's willpower?
Give me just a second and I'll check. Oh, angry baby. Do. Where'd it go? If I can find another character. 6.
Okay. And Fry's got 2 successes, forming the rite of contrition. So, yeah. So for those of y'all who like don't know, so like Fry's actually does the rite of contrition, which and he succeeded. Do y'all know what rite of contrition does?
No.
Okay. Basically, it means that it, with 2 successes, that it's a very, what is a gracious apology, at least enough for like a minor wrong, even if it's something that's just, I irritated you. And it's just like a super official guru apology.
So basically apologizing for tripping her.
Yeah. And giving a gift as an apology. And it's something shiny. It's a shiny marble.
She would take the marble and put it in the little canvas bag that she carries with her, then pet him on the head.
Fries would wag his tail.
Apology accepted.
He'd kind of bounce up and like bounce around her real high, hyper and happy. Yay!
So Callum kind of looks kind of intrigued and kind of turns to Fries and is like, how well will this work?
Well, you can use it for an official apology for pretty much anyone that you've offended. Like, even if you offended a spirit, it works, or a root, or kinfolk, or really anyone. Just it kind of does depend on how bad you messed up, but generally, as long as it's not a grievous error that you did that really upset someone, then normally they'll accept it. It's also very similar to how you think a spirit after you've hunted it and killed its world manifestation, its actual mortuary embody.
Okay.
But so the gist of it is you bring them a gift. For a spirit, you bring them something that the spirit might like, and you get down on your belly and you slide forward and you whine and you make it, look at their paws or their hands. To say sorry.
So Callum kind of looks at him and is like, even if we're in Hamid, we have to get down on our bellies.
Yes.
Okay.
So you might be better doing it in this.
Callum kind of turns to Pounce and is like, well, Pounce, what do you think?
Saskia, you still there?
I was muted. This helps. I was actually already wondering, like, now I completely forgot my lines.
Well, I just kind of turned to you and was like, what do you think about it?
I did that as a cup. When I was still with my litter. We did that a lot. But I have not been sorry since I was a little cub, so I do not need to do this.
It's still a useful skill to know how.
Yes. Is very it is very lupus. Which is good, because lupus is good. And she looks like she's gonna sit up a little, like, more proud. It is good that you are learning to be more lupus.
Fresh will kind of like tilt his head.
So how do we go about?
By being lupus, by not walking on two legs but walking on four, by learning how your tail works and how you say how you feel with your ears and your tail and your fur and your mouth.
So I've got a shift, Callum says, kind of angsty.
Yeah. Shifting is easy.
Yes. I need to learn to be more human. I don't like it But learning to be more wolf is a good thing.
So Callum's just gonna kind of look at Pounce and then look over at Prize, and he kind of slowly begins to shift into Lupus.
Yeah, but Price will kind of poke his head towards Maeve's book. So what does that say?
Well, she would turn it towards him and kind of point out the anatomical drawings. This is basically showing you where all of your muscles and your bones connect.
Price will kind of like blink at it for a moment. And kind of like stare at the words and kind of like tilt his head even further. There's small squigglies everywhere.
Yes, there are small squigglies everywhere.
Callum kind of looks around after finishing shifting, looks at the damn thing swinging behind him, kind of looks at it, kind of looks back, and he's like, "This thing's annoying."
You just need to understand your tail. Your tail is very important. It makes you more steady. Also, it makes me see what you think. That is good, because wolves do not speak a lot like humans do. Humans speak a lot. They say, I feel like this. Wolf does not say that.
Callum just kind of growls at his tail as he's looking at it.
If you feel angry, then your tail will go either up or down. And Bounce will actually sort of like, mimic like the tail standing straight up. And she'll like raise her fur and put her ears like flat on like her head. And she growls. It's looking pretty intimidating. And she'll
Okay.
like kind of get closer to the ground. Starts like, skulking up to Callum.
Callum kind of looks at her as she's kind of skulking, and he kind of bends down, and kind of preparing himself.
That is angry. That is aggressive. That is that you are ready to fight. And she'll then kind of change the place, like she changes her tail from standing upright to like disappearing entirely below her body. And again, the kind of leaves the hackles raised, and her ears still growling. This is scared. I will defend myself when I'm like this.
Callum kind of looks at her and goes, "You know what? I'll tell you what. For me to be more lupus, I'll teach you how to shiny things."
Okay. That is good. Yes. As long as we do not need to go in car or box.
No, generally when I go to take shiny things, you will have to be on 2 legs. We don't have to go. We got to be sneaky.
I can be sneaky.
Callum kind of gets a very mischievous look on his face as he gets more excited.
Maeve kind of raises an eyebrow and just gives him a look of just no. No troublemaking while I'm here.
I'm not talking about now. We have to wait till it's dark. Best time to go. I mean, that's I used to do it all the time before I changed. Get really nice things.
I will not be responsible for you getting in trouble.
He kind of looks at more mischievous towards Maeve. I've never been caught.
Fine, just try not to get caught this time then.
So Callum kind of looks back at Rise and says, "Okay, now that I'm in lupus, what do we do?"
Okay, so in lupus, you first have to find something that would make a good gift for the person or for the spirit. And you bring it and you offer it to them. You get on your belly. He'll go through the motion of getting on his belly and sliding forward towards Maeve again. While whining. And then looking at Maeve's hands. Then you slide forward, whine, and you lick at their paws or hands. He'll let out you sad whine.
And Maeve would just kind of pet him on the head again. And give him a scratch behind the ears.
Which getting scratched by the ears and pets, fries will immediately start to tell wagging. Like happy fries. Yeah. Fries will then kind of get up and start bouncing around Maeve. Like, it's clear he's got a lot of energy. He's just excited.
I'm impressed by the amount of energy you have.
Callum just kind of looks towards her. He's not even that excited yet.
Oh boy.
Fries will eventually like come to a stop. You know what else we need to do?
What?
Play.
Yes, Pound suddenly kind of perks up. Because play is good.
Until look between Pounce and Callum and Maeve, and will almost instantly hit Hamid. Like, just shifts to it like it's natural. So that way Maeve can be included. We should probably play Hamid.
Oh no. I'm just here to keep an eye on you guys. I don't. Oh no.
Callum
What?
follows Fries' example and quickly shifts to Hamid. He kind of looks at Maeve and's like, "Oh no, you're joining."
Oh.
I mean, what better way to watch the Cubs than to join in on the Cubs' fun?
She closes her book. She's clearly not getting any studying done this evening.
Pounds is still in lupus and her ears kind of twitching. Do I need to go in on 2 legs?
Well, you'd make it fair for Maeve.
But it's better if it's not fair. Because then I win.
Callum kind of looks towards Pounce and he kind of goes, "I get that understanding, but she is kinfolk. We should probably be nice."
Then why does she not change? Oh, right. Kinfolk. I've heard about them. And she'll actually kind of lets out a sigh and will slowly shift in Hamid's. There.
Callum kind of goes beside her.
I am weak like you.
Callum kind of goes beside her and kind of pats her on the shoulder in a friendly like manner. See, it's not so bad on 2 legs. Plus, he kind of looks behind him towards his butt. That damn tail doesn't get in the way.
I miss my tail now. You fall over very fast like this.
Callum kind of does a little quick kind of running and jumping around playfully. I don't fall over.
You have been on 2 legs for all your life. You do not understand how easy it is on 4 legs yet. I have been on 4 legs all my life. I do not like being on 2 legs.
Fries will kind of like scratch his head. There's advantages to both 2 and 4 legs. I mean, 2 legs, you've got the advantage of height and the ability to grab and climb better, but 4 has more innate stability, and so it's a little bit harder to knock you over. But sometimes 2 legs is better when you've got a really narrow surface to cross. I mean, unless of course you want to get wet.
You can grab that with your mouth in Lupus. But what kind of game are we playing?
Which Price will kind of put his hand to his shin. What's a good game to play? It doesn't require going this. He'll kind of sit there thinking for a moment.
At which point, Maeve will pull a chocolate bar out of her bag and offer some to Fries because she saw him with the chocolate bar that Joshua took away.
And Fries will gladly accept some of the chocolate.
I know Joshua took the other one away from you, so I picked this one up the last time I went down to the store.
Ooh. He'll kind of look at it and kind of. The real question is, what percent cocoa is it? Does she get like milk chocolate or one of the?
Oh, she likes very, very dark chocolate. It's like 80%.
Okay. Fries will kind of look at it and gladly take the piece and start happily chewing on it, and then ask, so what does the percent mean? I know like there's the milk and the 80 and the 70 and 100, but what's the difference between them?
It's how much cacao is in it. Basically, how much actual chocolate is in the chocolate.
Is there a difference between them other than how much chocolate?
Well, milk chocolate is very sweet, a little overly so for my taste, but
Which Fries will look a little bit confused over that.
Milk chocolate's the kind of lighter chocolate, not the white chocolate, but if you were to put a milk chocolate bar next to that one that I gave you, it'd be a lot lighter.
Is it like the chocolate they put on eclairs?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Okay. Which, from what I hear, they're like heavenly tasting. That's like the only.
I will get you one the next time I am down at the store.
Okay. And really happy.
Callum, would you also like one?
Callum kind of looks at Maeve, not really, because he wasn't really paying attention, and says, sorry, like one what?
I offered to get Fries and eclair the next time I'm down at the store. Would you like one?
Yeah, that might be nice. He kind of looks at, seeing as I can't always go out by myself now.
Well, if you ever want anything and can't go out, just ask me and I'll run down and get you something.
Callum's eyes kind of light up and he says, "Boy, do I have a list for you." As he kind of like quickly shuffles through his bag and pulls out like an impressive list of electronical devices and stuff. And he kind of slides it over to Maeve.
Okay. Yep. She'll tuck that into her bag. Pounce, I know you don't like chocolate, or at least from what you were saying at the store, you didn't like chocolate. Is there anything I can get you?
Bacon and
Bacon.
pizza.
So
Okay.
at Pounce's remark on bacon, Pound kind of gets this mischievous look in his face again as he reaches into his bag and pulls out kind of a small bag of cooked bacon and kind of weighs it around.
Bounce will cock her head to the side, and like her eyes are just following the bacon. Left, right, left, right, up, down.
So we were talking about a game possibly.
Yes.
How about whoever catches me gets the bacon?
Yes. Bounce will immediately leap on top of you. Like immediately. She's not waiting for like a signal or anything. She's immediately just gonna jump on top of you.
Not expecting it, Callum will actually get bulldozed by Pounce.
I win.
He actually tosses the bacon at her. Well, that ruins that fun.
Well, I wouldn't have been much for the bacon anyway.
I mean, the wrapper's still good.
Oh, fries. Zara already said you cannot have the wrapper.
But she said once it goes into the trash heap, it's fair game.
Yeah, but you can't eat it.
To be fair, right now the wrapper is not going anywhere as Pounce is trying to, you know, open it by actually using her mouth. She's kind of like chewing on the wrapper.
Callum reaches over, kind of tugs the bag. Let me open the Pounce.
Why is it closed? Why is it so?
Don't want the bacon to go bad. So Callum just kind of starts popping open the seal of the bag that he put the bacon in. Pounce has easier access.
And
Maeve actually
bacon will
pulls
go
out a
in mouth.
little bag that has like celery and carrot sticks in it, and starts munching on one.
Where when Fry sees her munching on carrots and celery sticks, Fries will like. It doesn't even seem to be like Fries is even thinking about it, as like he hits Lupus and does the whole like begging dog look at it.
Carrot or celery?
What's that?
It's a vegetable.
Like can of corn?
Kind of?
It is food for prey.
She hands him a celery stick.
And he'll like happily start munching on it, and like he actually just seems happy that he got something. Like he doesn't even seem to be offended by the taste of celery.
Yeah, Maeve is actually a vegetarian, so
Uh, so, anyways, Callum says as he looks towards Fries, again, you mentioned a game. What shall we play?
Yes. Oh wait, let me rephrase that. Mm, just pounds with her mouth full.
Callum kind of looks towards Pounce and motions at the side of her face where she has like some bacon hanging off.
She'll try and reach it with her tongue. Lick. That will fail because, So she'll finally, kind of begrudgingly, uses her hands to wipe her face clean.
And Fries will kind of like it looks like Fries realizes that he's in lupus, and he pretty much instantly shifts back to Hamid. Well, there's he'll start counting the four. Four, 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 four. Anyone have cards? We could play Go Fish.
What is a card? And if you want to play fish, you need a lake.
Callum kind of looks at Fries and says, Fries, it might be easier if we play a more active game. Especially out here, he says as she kind of motions to that big area that they're in.
Um, Two truths and a lie.
Callum kind of looks back. Let's not get into truths, please.
think you'll get yourself in trouble.
Um, Lots. Callum kind of says as he kind of has a quick flashback to things he did when he was younger, trying to survive, that kind of thing. And even some most recently that people should not know of.
Um, Maeve, do you know of any games?
Well, I should play tag, but I'm not very good at that one. I'm sure you guys will be a lot better at that than me.
Callum kind of looks up. That could be fun.
Oh
Then
no.
you learn to be good at it. Is good. We play games to get better. Else there's no point in doing game.
Well, if there was a trash heap, we could always play like find the can, or in some cases, do find the eclair. But or find the pizza. Find the pizza also works.
Not everyone enjoys diving in trash, Fries, dear.
Why not?
Because we can smell it.
It kind of smells.
What does it smell
And
like?
by kinda, I mean a lot.
Think of the nastiest smell you can smell. That's it.
And Fries will look visibly confused.
It smells bad.
Think of it along the lines of me getting into trouble bad.
Is it like whenever you bump into a spicy squirrel and the spicy squirrel gets really upset with you, and then like no one wants to come near you for like a month?
Yes. It sometimes
Do you
works.
mean a skunk?
Is that the name of spicy squirrel?
Black, white stripes?
Yeah, spicy squirrel.
That's a skunk.
No. Okay. Skunk.
And yes, like that.
Still don't know why. I mean, they do kind of like tingle your mouth when you bite them, but kind of like whenever you bite into the spicy, you know, yeah, he actually does seem to be thinking. They're like orange fruit. It's like all weird shit. That lives a tingling sensation in the mouth, just like spicy squirrel. Skunk. Like skunk.
David's trying to figure out what he means. She doesn't quite yet speak fries.
Callum kind of looks towards Maeve and just kind of says, "Don't worry too much about it. You'll get used to it."
She will tuck away the food and then take out a little notebook and start writing something in it.
He tries to kind of like peek at it. Like, what's writing?
Oh, it's just something I do.
Is it like the crossword puzzles?
No, it's not like a crossword puzzle.
No. Just writing.
Just writing.
So, small group games. Anyone know of any small group games?
Callum kind of looks at me. I am a fan of tag or hide and seek.
Oh, hide and seek would work really well with 4 people.
Yes, I like.
Yeah, we could probably play hide and seek. I mean, no one necessarily has the unfair advantage as long as none of us should move this. As long as we stay in common, it should be fair.
Who should be it?
Hmm. I can do it, just that way we can play.
Okay.
What is it?
Callum kind of looks towards Pounce and goes, "Remember when we played with Colleen and Leon, and we had to go hide?
Yes.
Well, they were considered it, meaning they had to hunt us. So, it is the person who does the hunting."
Right. And the others are prey.
Yes.
Okay. I do not mind trying to be prey. It's good for practicing human.
Okay, so
So I will kind of like cover his eyes with his hands. So I guess I'll do 30. Is 30 long enough for everyone?
Yes, it's good. Bounce has no idea what 30 is, by the way. She's just like, that's fine.
uh, 30 is just Hamid numbers counts.
Oh. I do not know numbers.
We could teach you.
Yeah, I could teach you.
Yeah, 30 is 2 less than full. It's 2 less than 2 full square cut pizzas.
Okay. Bounce does not understand one thing of that, but it's fine. She's just waiting for, going to hide herself.
So
Rise on you, buddy.
okay, and we'll start counting just like 1, 2, and like he's a slow counter and probably gets lost a couple times and then just starts counting again at like 1 slice, 2 slice, till he hits 16, where it's just like full pizza. 1 pizza plus 1 slice. Until he eventually he'll eventually count all the way up to like 2 full pizzas. And it's weird how he does his counting. Because like he'll do 8 as a quarter and like 16. Or no, 8 is a half, 16 is a pizza, and like 4 is a quarter. Like it's obvious he doesn't really know how to count very well.
So
But I'll let everyone make like dex stealth
Yeah.
checks that are hiding.
Oh, wow. That is bad. That is Pounds botches.
Maeve does not do very well either.
Callum gets 5 successes, but also Callum activates his innate skill of blur, or sorry, not blur, scent of running water to hide his tracks.
Your scent of water doesn't help you with fries. Your sense of
Shit.
smell.
Oh, you're right. Well, I mean, it just makes him difficult to track.
By smell, and only
By
if you
smell.
smell.
Yeah.
Does it say just smell?
Yup.
Yeah.
Because the one,
Because
it masked the
it's
scent.
basic.
Fuck.
Masking the scent when someone can't smell doesn't do anything.
Oh well, Pounce can't find me then.
I mean, Pounds is very bad apparently. And so this is actually kind of funny because she never played tag in Hamid. So what she's doing is she is gonna crawl behind a bush but because she's not used to the Hobbit size of things, she's just kind of standing there, and you see her butt kind of sticking out of the bush.
Oh, don't worry. Fry's failed. Which means I think the only
I mean,
which ties go to the
Pounce
finger. So
botched.
Maeve, he won't be able to find Maeve. He definitely won't be able to find Callum. So about like the only person he'll eventually find is like Pounce.
Yeah, like you can't miss Pounds. You will see Pounds instantly because I botched. Like ultimately, that's worse than a fail. So you'll definitely see Pounds' butt sticking out of the bushes.
Which he'll yell, "Ready or not, here I come," and then we'll start kind of like meandering at first before he eventually spots Pounce, and it's just like, "Ah." And we'll start trying to sneak up on Pounce.
Okay.
Which he's not exactly a great self. He got his success.
Let me see if Pounds will notice. I mean, she just definitely notices you sneaking up on her.
Yeah. Yeah. So she definitely notices Fry sneaking up on her.
Yay. So she'll sort of duck out of the way the moment he jumps.
And he'll immediately start scrambling to go after her. And I guess like Dex Brawl to see if he can touch her versus her Dex Athletics.
Sure.
This is going to be a terrible thing.
Would you guys say that double jointed comes into play now, since I'm trying to avoid his touch?
So your mic is king.
No, sorry.
The way it was
Cool with me.
explained to me, it only works is if they actually got you in a grapple.
Grapple you. Yeah. That's fair with me. I got 2 successes, you have 2 successes. Defender wins.
Yep, which is you.
So she barely, escapes your fingers. And yeah, she'll start running off.
Which I know your Dex Athletics is like 6 and his is like 3.
I mean, she can still fail, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's about as athletic as Maeve is.
Yep.
I got 3 successes.
He got only 1. So, he'll start taking after Pounce, but Pounce definitely puts, some serious distance between him. And he's just like, well, okay. Before he'll eventually kind of stop and be like, oh, and start trying to find the other people well, hopefully not getting lost.
Pounce has 3 successes to hide herself again.
So I'm going to roll Perception again, but at a +1 difficulty because, well, he failed the last time. And it's kind of like...
If he gets 1 success, he'll find Maeve. So
Yay! One success. So eventually, just like manages to spot Maeve, and so he'll try to sneak up on Maeve. Fries is not the sneakiest person in the universe at all.
Let's see.
Yeah, would you like to know how obvious he is? Botch.
Yeah, she got one success. She sees him coming.
Yeah. Probably like trying to come for Maeve and like steps on a branch and like cracks the branch open. Like, uh-oh. That was loud.
They are kind of on equal footing on the her running away and him trying to catch her. So
He'll run after me. Gotta catch the Maeve. Yeah, he got a double botch.
she got 2 successes.
The Fries will probably get like 5, 10 feet before he just like trips over a big branch and like skids on the ground. And
And caretaker nature kicks in and she runs over to help him up.
so immediately like start whining over the scrapes. Which, like, even as soon as Maeve gets there, like the scrapes, you can actually watch them like visibly healing while he's in Hamid. Like the scrapes are just closing shut. Yet he still does that whole like sad, like I got hurt, I gotta poop.
They would hold out a hand to help him up. Do I need to kiss them better?
Yes, please. He'll offer up this arm that's basically at this point like completely healed.
She would just giggle a little bit and kiss where the boo-boo was. Because caretaker.
It's okay. Would you like to know Fries' nature?
Oh dear.
It works so well with caretaker.
Child?
The equivalent cub.
Yeah, she has the caregiver nature and demeanor. They are the same.
You're like it's like straightforward as Fries is.
Yeah. She's terrible at lying. She has 1 manipulation. 1.
Fries has 4 manipulation and 3 subterfuge.
She has no subterfuge. She can't lie. She's a terrible liar.
Where after she kisses his boo boo, Fries will smile and tear up and be like, "You're it."
Oh, darn it. Oh well. Okay, go hide.
Yeah. Fries will start scampering off to hide.
Meanwhile, Cal is still kind of hiding. Callum is still kind of hiding, just kind of watching it all go down.
Yeah, Pounce is hit by climbing up a tree and is now sort of watching everything.
Oh no, she's not finding anybody. Not with that roll. She would kind of wander around for a little bit. How do I get myself into these messes?
So Callum kind of hears her say that, and just being who he is, he kind of starts slowly walking up behind her.
Oh dear. Yeah, roll your sneaky versus her perception.
So dex stealth.
Yep.
Dex. Shit, I gotta remember.
Oh boy. Just don't botch and you'll be fine.
Doesn't Callum have Blur the Milky Eye active too?
I never officially activated it, but I could.
Okay. That's good.
So I mean,
So yeah.
even with it, she doesn't notice him. So Callum's actually gonna go up like right behind Maeve and not really touch her or anything, but he's just gonna say, just kind of shout out, "How are you doing?"
And she absolutely just jumps out of her skin. What the? Callum! Oh, you. Why?
Because it was fun.
At which point she kind of pushes him. Guess what? You're it.
But did she touch him?
Oh, true.
Callum has high dex.
Yeah, this is gonna not end well.
Dex athletics.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes on a lot of dice you can still botch, as proven by my first hiding attempt.
Yeah, as a proven just by this. Oh, and she gets it.
She got him.
She got him.
The kinfolk got him.
So Callum actually kind of looks
Oh.
aghast as he actually gets touched, and he kind of looks at it and goes, "Well played, well played."
She just sticks her tongue out at him.
So Callum kind of looks at her mischievously. "You better run."
Uh-oh.
He says as he slowly starts counting.
Yep, off she goes to hide. And she has no stealth, so it is literally just her.
Rolling to find
Oh no. He finds her pretty quick.
So he finds her, or like what was Fry's and
Councils. Fry's
So,
had 2, which means push, hide, and defender, which is me.
and I had 3, so I'm good. Tom's just kind of lounging up on a tree.
So yes,
Yep, he finds Maeve.
Callum in revenge kind of pokes and eyeing Maeve from behind as he sneaks up behind her to jump.
You're kind of fading in and out. I can't quite hear you.
Sorry, Callum's kind of sneaking up behind Maeve, already ready and prepared to jump towards her.
And I am rolling her perception awareness. Or alertness.
Alert.
Exact
Yeah.
same. It's the same roll either way.
So nice when it's that.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it either way. It's the exact same.
Really quick, Callum's actually going to do something real fast. He's going to actually use Blur of the Milky Eye. Which is what? It was manipulation and stealth?
Manipulation, stealth, difficulty 8.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
2, stealth is 3, so that's
Oh, wow.
Wow. I mean, it's still, your difficulty is going to depend on his Blur of the Milky Eye.
Ah,
Yeah, but still, that's a good roll.
That's
is a
still a
good
very
roll.
good roll.
Yep.
So the 7 will fall away.
Uh,
The 9
no.
and the No, it doesn't actually, because
Yeah.
it'll be difficulty 7, so you actually make it.
Oh,
So yeah,
this
you
is gonna
keep
be
having
fun.
4 successes.
All right, so now 7. That did not help me at all, but okay.
So you get to dodge, and he won't be able to sneak up on you because you see him coming. Ooh.
It was even, but still
Uh,
goes the way of the defender.
Actually, what is
Oh no.
his spec?
What is
Yours. Dexterity.
my dexterity is steady hand.
Yeah, that ain't applying.
No.
So Maeve would barely spot him beforehand.
Caleb kind of looks at her aggravated. This lucky kinfolk. And he's gonna give chase.
Oh dear. This is gonna end badly. She does not have many dice for this. Oh no, she can't beat that. She doesn't even have enough dice for that. Nope. He got her.
So Callum, even though like she dodged him, she spotted him, instantly just kind of goes up and says, "I told you, payback."
Ah, you jerk.
He kind of laughs. Get to counting.
She'll cover her eyes and start counting. Oh dear. No way she's finding him. She doesn't even have enough dice.
Don't forget his blur of the Milky Eye is still active with a +1 difficulty to find him.
To find him or to find any of them?
To find
Just him.
just me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll it at 6 difficulty for the others.
Yeah.
Nope. It goes to the defender, and he had 2 successes. So. This time it's her that gets the mischievous look in her eye. She just sits down and starts reading her book again.
Frances the impatience flaw. She's been on that tree branch for quite some time now. I'm gonna roll my willpower.
Callum as well has the impatience flaw. So what's my willpower? 6.
Oh no, Frances is good.
I believe so am I.
Yep.
Yeah, she's just gonna be a brat about it. She's just gonna, go back to studying. Because that's what she had intended to do.
So Callum again is about to be very mischievous towards Maeve. So first off, I've got to sneak up on her. You ready to roll?
Yep.
Remember, it'll be a difficulty of 7. Oh shit!
Don't mess with the kinfolk.
Damn, this kinfolk has some perception.
Ooh.
So she noticed this
Hello,
one.
Callum.
Okay. Now, Callum is agitated. Pure and unadulterated agitated. But in a fun way. So he doesn't get close just yet, but he kind of takes a look at her book. and he's about to run up and grab the book and take off.
Don't you do it, Callum. These
Too
books are expensive.
Too late. He's already doing it. So it would be what, Dex and larceny?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dex athletics to keep it away from him?
Yeah.
All right, so 8 through 10.
Ugh.
But also, this time my steady hand should come into play, right?
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, I can make a case for or against it.
So,
So
I mean,
yeah.
so I have steady hands,
Yeah.
and double jointing wouldn't work here. Concentration wouldn't work. So yeah, steady hands. So it's a minus.
Oh Lord.
It's a -2 diff for me, right?
No,
That's,
no,
it's
it just means
a
your tense
specialty.
plus.
Your tense double. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's it. So 6 out of 4.
Ugh.
So
Should actually be no, because there was a 1 in there that canceled out one of the tens. But yeah, should be 4.
okay, so Callum does get the book, and he kind of turns back at Maeve and says, "You want the book? Come and get it," and takes off running.
Oh, you little jerk. She stands up, brushes herself off, and starts chasing him. Oof. This is not a great dice pool. This is why I say she's clumsy.
I mean, if anything, this scene is teaching us that we can all botch.
Yes. So Callum is actually really running, probably outdistancing her a little bit, and he's kind of teasing her, saying, "If you really want your book, you got to try harder." And then he's actually going to make a stealth roll to hide.
Oh boy.
Oh yes, 2. She's going to find me. Oh.
Nope. Goes to the defender.
Alertness. I'm gonna see if Pounce will actually find you.
Oh, Callum. Get back out here with my book. I have studying to do.
Pounce won't find him, or will.
No, she won't. She has 2 successes, so Ty's got to defend her. It's just kind of sad because I would have done something funny.
So Callum's just going to ring out, "Come on, Maeve."
I have studying to do, Callum. Give me my book back. Fine.
Oh, don't you dare.
Ha! She found him that time.
You're about to probably see something interesting.
Where, because Fry's basically comes out of hiding and he's just as loudly as he can, "Callum, can you pretty please give Maeve back her book?" And would that be charisma or manipulation?
Ooh, but Pounce has spotted Callum now as well.
Hmm.
And she's gonna do something sneaky.
Charisma, I think.
Yeah.
Tell?
Okay, and would that be expression or subterfuge? Probably subterfuge.
I mean, you're not trying to trick him. You're trying to get him to do something. So I think it would be expression.
Okay, so -1,
Ah, fuck. Well, you suddenly see Pounce kind of jumping out of the tree.
So when someone makes a social roll, what would he try to contest with? Should he try to contest my holy crap fuck? How did he only get 2 successes? Dear God, I pushed difficulty down to 3 and I only get 2 successes.
Okay, so I've got like a couple things happening. So what do I need to roll for?
For
Uh,
for a social roll, what you can do if you want to tie a roll to it, you can like roll your willpower to basically resist like his successes. But the way we've usually played it out is just sort of like, role play it out. If like a social role is not like a command or something, it's something like, okay, so sure, he sounds pretty appealing, like he sounds pretty
Especially since
intriguing.
it's got the weight of the persuasion gift behind it.
Yeah, but it's still only 2 successes, so
Yeah.
So what would I do in that situation then? Because
I mean,
technically,
it's
Callan's being
tempting.
mischievous. He would not want to give the book back right now. So
Maybe shout something back, kind of let them know, like, haha, no,
okay,
if you really
so
don't want to do it. That's how but like I said, if you want to tie a roll to it to see how well you receive like the thing, I would say roll your willpower. Then, you kind of know if you can resist this pull.
yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So 60. 10. The difficulty's still 6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I ignore you. And I just kind of
Yeah.
shout, I can first off kind of shout back, you've got to try harder than that if you want this book. Come on, we're creating our own game here. And then I'm guessing, so Pounce just tried to sneak up behind me.
Yeah, she failed. So basically, anyone who gets like successes on an alertness check can see her moving towards Callum. Um, but
So,
yeah, she's just coming up to Callum.
so let me roll my, just because I may botch my alertness stuff. How it's been 60, 10. So yeah, 5 successes. He sees her coming, and he just kind of takes off running again. Like actually, not really
Yeah.
running, but just kind of that light jog
I mean,
backwards, laughing.
Pounce is just like, come back, give me the book. But, if he's
Oh,
running off,
oh,
then
wait.
that's,
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa.
that's
Oh no,
exactly what she was gonna do.
no.
Because that way,
Here. He's not
Callum
actually
gets
running
more
off.
comp.
He's not really running off because he kind of backpedaling where he still has Pounce in his sights.
So she's like gesturing to him because that way he can walk up and be like, I don't have the book, I don't know where it is,
Okay, so Pounce kind of like walks, or sorry, Pounce. Callum walks over to Pounce, kind of slides of the book and gives her a quick high five, and kind of
She does not understand the high five, so he's just kind of hanging there, and she's like looking at his arm, kind of mimicking it.
So Callum kind of takes her hand real fast and kind of smacks them together and says, "That means good job" or "awesome." He kind of quickly
Okay.
explains, and it also can be used to say tag. You now have it for what we're doing. And so I'm tagging you
Okay.
in. And so he kind of hands it off, and then he kind of sneaks off towards Maeve.
And Pounce will sneak off in the other direction and like puts the book in her like underneath her coat so that she'll have her hands free.
So that roll was to sneak up on Maeve.
And I only have 2 successes to sneak
Oh
away.
god, nope. She does not see anything.
So this time, instead of just saying hiya, he gets really, really close to Maeve, and he doesn't yell it out, but he goes, kind of whispers, "Do you still want your book?"
And again, she like jumps out of her skin and just, oh, Callum, where's my book?
And Callum kind of splays his hands open to show that he has nothing, and he even slightly lifts up his shirt and kind of turns around to show he's not hiding anything.
Hands are on the hips now, and she's just looking at him. Where is my book?
Callum kind of looks at her and says, somewhere?
This is the last time I volunteer to watch the Cubs.
From somewhere in like the trees, you'll hear like a victorious howl. Oh, it's definitely Hobbit howl because Pounce isn't Hobbit, but she's celebrating victory here.
So when Callum hears that howl, he's actually gonna kind of give a slight bow to Maeve and run off towards the howl.
Where after that, Fred's is going to like start walking over towards Maeve while yelling out, "Can whoever happens to have Maeve's book please return it, pretty please, with bacon on top?"
Bacon.
No. Callum is gonna run and find Pounce.
So if magnetic counts for my spec, then that's 6 successes.
I mean, you said the magic words, dude. Bacon. So from out of the trees again comes like a voice. This time a voice, not a howl. Where's the bacon?
Grace will lean over to Maeve.
I will go get you bacon right now. I will drive to the store and buy you bacon. Just give me my book back.
Callum kind of shouts out, "Don't! It's a trick. The bacon is not here. The bacon is not here."
But she's gonna get me bacon. I will get bacon. That's fine. I don't even need to go into the metal box to get bacon. Like, I mean, with the 6 successes and the magic bacon words, yeah, Pounce is really convinced.
Magic
We're gonna
bacon
get bacon
words.
now. If Pounce will ever divert to the worm, it's because the worm learned the magic word. This is not true though, but that doesn't matter. It's just still funny to say. So yeah, but Pounce will now have to avoid Callum, so it's gonna, I guess, be their deck stealth versus each other.
Would it be deck stealth if you're?
Or, I mean,
Would
she's
mine-
gonna climb out of the tree.
Would mine be
and she's
perception, alertness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my deck stealth today is just not good. It's only 2 successes.
You still get it.
Oh wow. Sorry, no, I failed. I mean, what am I saying? I failed.
Oh.
It's late, guys. I like see 2 7s and I see 2 1s and I say it's 2 successes. It's not. I failed.
So Callum actually sees her.
Yep.
So
Keep in mind, it is under her coat,
Oh yes. You don't see the
so
bone.
she has her hands free.
Yeah. And Callum is actually, I wouldn't say scared, but probably would not reach into her coat.
I mean, you first need to catch her if you actually want to try and get the book, because she'll be running.
Okay.
To be fair, your dex athletics is higher than mine, so you have a good chance.
I don't know that roll.
I mean, my rolls have been shitty so far. We're even.
Push to offender.
Yep.
So again, Pounce narrowly avoids getting caught, and she'll make off again. I mean, so we can roll this off on like how many successes you think it would take us to get to Maeve and Fries.
I would
And
say
basically
just one more.
Okay, then we will roll one more.
Threes are loving me.
Nope,
Oh,
I only
no.
have one. You will catch her. I think we are close enough at this point that Maeve and Fries will actually see, like Pounds running out of the trees, and Callum just kind of catching up with her. And then it's going to depend on what Callum's going to do, if he's going to punch her or grapple her or just trip her or I don't know.
Well, so I'm trying to think because I know that, like, out of character, I know she doesn't like to be held or grabbed or anything.
Yeah.
That's going to be scary. Would she actually get mad at him if they were just playing around?
You know what? I will roll willpower for that.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
so
first he actually has to grapple her. So
Yeah.
I will try to just grab her, but not. I'm going to say it like this, but not in a very malicious way. But you know how you would just kind of, as if like you were in lupus and you just pounced on somebody. It's kind of like that.
Okay.
So what is it?
Dex brawl versus, I guess, my Dex athletics in this case.
yeah,
Oh wait, I say Dex brawl. It's Dex athletics. It's
Oh,
the
for
same
me?
roll for me. No, for you it's fine. No, I typed in my roll. I said Dex brawl, but
Oh,
I'm rolling Dex athletics, and it's the same dice roll for me, so it doesn't really matter. I have 3 successes.
yeah. So he just kind of jumps and just kind of rolls, and he
Yeah,
just gives
Pound
out.
will dive forward.
And he just kind of yells out, "Pounce! Don't give it to them!
But they're giving me bacon.
I'll give you
Extra.
bacon."
How much? He stops.
but you
How
can't
much?
go to the store by yourself.
Pound kind of looks though and kind of goes, "I gave you bacon already."
Yes. So if I give the book to them, they will give me more.
Kind of, Callan kind of just sighs, almost defeated.
Bounce will run off again. And if Callum isn't going to do anything to stop her, she'll just reach them and hands
Yeah.
over the book.
Well, nah, you're close enough. You would give it to them. I mean, I'm kind of sitting on the ground right now, kind of pouting, but not really like pouting. Just kind of a,
And yeah, Pounce will reach into her jacket and will hand over the book and says, I want a lot of bacon.
How does 5 packages of bacon sound?
Is 5 a lot? And she'll look at Fries because he's standing next to Maeve.
It's enough to make my stomach hurt after eating. It's a lot of food.
Then yes, that is good.
Okay.
And she looks so incredibly satisfied. It's obnoxiously satisfied.
Well, I suppose I'm driving to the store now, huh?
Yes.
Because I did say I would leave right now. So, I'm going to go to the store. I will be back. Please try not to set anything on fire while I'm gone.
Would we like to call the scene here? With you going to go get Pounce her bacon and then bringing her back the bacon.
I think that's a pretty good place to leave off.
Okay. Well, thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another episode of Darkness in Dublin Werewolf Edition with bacon coming for Pounce. 5 bacon packages for Pounce.
Oh.